Trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. While it's packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it.
That's right, guys. Only as difficult as you make it. So let's make it easy with trade intuition. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, a bingo and a bango.
I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why Coin's dumping every 7 days. It's releasing tokens.
All right, mic check. Oh, it looks like my mic was on. So here we go. Hey guys, what's going on? Hello, my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the boring, complicated terms, pattern memorization. We make trading just a little bit easier by showing how to do support, resistance, trend lines. Very important. If you don't have the fundamentals down, it makes it very difficult to build anything on top of that. All right, so let's go and get started, guys. We're looking at the crypto bubbles. The crypto bubbles, we're looking at this, and we see that we have green, green, green. Green on the hourly time frame. We have Link up almost a whopping 2%, being 2.4%. Of course, we have some others, but the main thing is they're green right now, so that's good. We're gonna look at Bitcoin in just a moment. Let's go to the day. The day, not so hot for most. Some of them kind of coming up there. We have Hex with 11.3%, and that's pretty much the only double digit. Now, of course, what goes up will come down, and this is why it's so important to, 1, take profits. 2, if you see a run up, that does not mean you have to chase it. Wait for it to retrace, because it will retrace at one point. It will retrace. All right. So, of course, right now I do have my teleprompter, the Elgato teleprompter. It's way up high, and I was trying to mess with it earlier today. I need to adjust the setup for the stream and to where it's a little bit more eye level, because right now it looks like I'm looking straight up. I did a couple test videos earlier. It's like, ooh, I need to change that. I do need to change that. So let's see here. Yeah, I don't like how this is looking. So let me just go ahead and get this, bring this back over here. And let's bring this over here. There we go. Slowly but surely, guys. Slowly but surely, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna make this prompter work. That's my Christmas gift to me. Now the question is, have you or will you buy a Christmas present for yourself? That way you get exactly what you want. Let me know that in chat. Will you be buying your own Christmas present? Now, did you already do it? Did you get any Black Friday deals? How about Cyber Monday deals? Did you do any of those? I actually bought a mic. I still haven't hooked it up yet. I bought a mic and a prompter, so hopefully, just to help out the stream just a little bit more, and we'll see how it goes. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, if you have any coins you want me to do, definitely let me know. Now, just as a recap from yesterday's live stream that went way too long, but we had a super chat, and one of the main things was, if I only have $5,000 for this cycle, and I wanted to invest, what would my top coins be? And what I added was why. So my top coins, do I have them here? I have so many notes. Well, I thought I was prepared. Where are my top coins? Oh, yes. Okay. So my top coins this is from yesterday's live stream. If I only had $5,000, what would my top 5 coins be? Well, it depends on your risk tolerance. So I would kind of mix it up. I would have safe plays and aggressive plays. And also you have to consider, do you want, you know, layer 1s, layer 2s, meme coins in this list? My first one, Doge. Doge is number 1 on my list due to the Department of Government Efficiency. Of course, Elon Musk, he giggles every time he hears the word Department of Government Efficiency because he says, oh, do you mean Doge? Doge is going to be imprinted in all of the new money coming in. Whatever exchange they're using, they're going to see Doge and they're going to automatically have, wait a minute, I've seen that somewhere. Let me go ahead and buy it. So that's my first one. My number 2 pick is Link. Link, in my opinion, is the Bitcoin of oracles. I really love Link and they're doing a whole bunch of stuff. So Link is my number 2 and that's a safe play. Number 3 is Ondo. I love Ondo. This one is an RWA, real world asset. So right off the bat, I have a meme coin, an oracle, and a RWA. Now number 4, I want a DEX. I can either pick Jupiter or Radium. I'm going to go ahead and go with Jupiter. Jupiter has a little bit more market cap than Radium. Either of those, in my opinion, are going to do great. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you wanted to do a bonus coin, I would recommend Radium if you pick Jupiter. And I'd pick Jupiter if you pick Radium. Now my number 5 is Aerodrome Finance. This is the DEX and the liquidity pool for base. So my number 5 would be Aerodrome Finance, and that is my top 5 if I only had $5,000 to invest in this current market with these current prices. That's what I would pick. Now for a very risky play, it's DNX. This is the riskier play, and I would have that one. And then I would also have maybe WIF and Brett, which those two are meme coins. Those would be my riskier plays, and I hope you enjoy that. If you did, please smash the like. If you haven't already, share out the channel. Let people know about this channel. I'm here to make you money. That's right, make you money. All right, here we go. Let's see here, going down the list. Let's see here, we do have Duality Crypto in the house. Thank you, my friend, for being here. Thank you so much. We have Moho in the house saying happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, my friend. Let's go on down the list. Who else is here, guys? Who else is here? Let me know in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. If you are lurking, put a 2. Let me know that you're not here. Put a 2 in the chat. Of course, we have Crypto Candy saying, let's go. Let's effing go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We got Day P in the house saying hello to everybody. Moho says, all in on Link. I love Link. And Link is going to do amazing stuff. Now, granted, guys, even though you may think, or some may think, that we may be really late in the market, in the bull run, we're just getting started. All of these coins, 3 to 5x, not financial advice, but I do believe all of these coins are going to do a 3 to 5x. And the riskier plays, the lower market cap plays, they can easily do a 10, 20x easy if they have proper marketing, proper community. All of this is very important. And of course, partnerships that come into play. And of course, the roadmaps, all these other variables that come into play is going to just expedite your gains. So if you're excited, guys, I am so excited. But if you're excited, join me every single day, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so let's go ahead and go. We got Melissa in the house. Thank you, Melissa, for being here. We got some bingo bangos from X, watching on X. Crypto Coin Mindset. Thank you, my friend. And of course, if y'all don't know already, I go on at 10 o'clock Mondays. We go live on Crypto Coin Mindset. For Crypto Coin Mindset, it's a great show, great community. And I'm trying to find, there we go, Crypto Coin Mindset. Here we go. Let's do this one, I guess. And that is for my Twitter. And here's Crypto Coin Mindset. If you're not a subscriber, definitely subscribe. We go live on Monday. Of course, he's always doing videos, a lot of great community, does a lot of collaborations with the very smart people. And for me, I'm just honored to be on his show. And we do that Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about the economy, we talk about crypto, we talk about the markets, everything you need to know on a Monday morning. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going down the list, we got JP saying 1 and 2. I'm here, but I'm not. Very nice, guys. Very nice. All right. So let's go and get started. Before we do that, let's look at the liquidations heat map. And let's refresh the page. We want to know where there's a lot of potential liquidity. Now, this site can be spoofed. What that means is there can be a lot of sell orders or a lot of stop losses or liquidation areas that are at these certain areas that the price may go to liquidate those people. This doesn't mean that it will. It just means that we have a pretty good chance. Now, the market makers know that we use this. Who knows? They may even be in charge of this. So because of that, I always look at this as, okay, well, it might do this, but I always have to rely on my support resistance and trend lines. I have to. Here we do have more heat or brighter colors, so more likelihood that it might go to this area right around 101.1. Then we have another area just above that, 101.3, much brighter. Right now we're dab smack in the middle. If we were closer up here, well, then we have a higher chance of it possibly liquidating these people before possibly coming down. Now we do have a pretty significant area down here at 99.1 and then also 99.3. The brighter it is, the more liquidations, the stronger the possibility that it might go down there. Notice the terms that I'm using: might, possibility, could, kind. You know, all these are never definite. If you ever watch somebody that says it will go up here, or this is what it should do, or it will do, be very careful. That is a sign of disaster. I follow those people, followed past tense, and it got wrecked because it created a bias to where it will do this. And if it deviates, it'll go back and it will accomplish the mission. No. Price action can do whatever it wants. It can go up, it can go down. Wherever it finds support, wherever it finds resistance, that's what it'll do. And we're actually going to look at this on Bitcoin. So let's go and go to the Bitcoin chart. Here we do have the 15-minute time frame. We kind of went over this on yesterday's live stream, and I believe I made a video for my group. I make so many videos for the group, I don't remember if I did this one or not, but this was our thought process. Here, more than likely come down. If it breaks this level, well, then we have this level that it might go to, and then it needs to break this level, and this level for us to be bullish again. But the main bullishness, and we marked it off here, this is where we'd start being bullish. Here is where we're bullish. Very, very strong. Did this happen? So it came down, came up, barely closed. We'd have to wait. Here it closed. Starting to be bullish. Oh man, you can see a glare on my head. I'm an angel. I am an angel. So what if, let's see here. Let's see here. What can I do? I can, I need to put a black screen. So black background. And if you ever notice anything with my camera or anything or audio, please let me know. So let's visit this. Let me see if I can bring this up here to this. Kind of helps a little bit. Here. Let's click on this and make this larger. Nope. Okay, so that's a little bit better. I do have to work on that because there's a glare. Okay, so just everything's in process. All right. Let's see here, going down the list. You want to look at Link and Near? Yeah, definitely. Link and Near. Let me get to a fresh page. I need to get, well, I have notebooks. I was gonna pick up a notebook yesterday. I was like, you know what? I have several notebooks. Just gotta get them from the closet. I've had those notebooks for years. Never use them. Let's see here. Link and Near. Yes, definitely would do those for you. Momo says, do you think Link will top early like last cycle? Oh, that's a good question. I have no idea, man. The thing that we're going to do is all of our long-term plays, we're going to be selling once the daily candle closes below the 21-day moving average, or 25 if you want to make it simple. We're going to sell 25%. Once the daily candle closes underneath the 50 SMA, we're going to close 50% of our investment. Once it closes below the 200, the daily candle must close below the 200. We close all of it. That is the plan. So it could top out early or late, or we have an extended bull market. But the plan is to sell all of the investment bags at those levels. As long as you have a plan, you're going to do good. As long as you have a plan, you're going to do it. Man, I can't turn off that. What if I cover this? Now I'm dark. Need more light. I think it's a little better. Much better than what it was. Okay, moving on. Oh, and you can see this in the bottom. Man, this thing keeps on. So if I do that, I can't do that. So 1 second, guys. Making some adjustments. Prop my body again. Alt. There we go. And then move this up a little bit. Okay. A little bit better. All right, good stuff. Let's see here. Going down the list. Let's see here. So this is what I was thinking. And yes, we will get to a Link and Near. If it crosses this, now it did cross it, starting the bullish thought process. But we needed this one to be, okay, we're bullish. Came up halfway and came down, broke this level. Holy crap. Now here, we were saying that if it comes down, we're looking at this support. Possible bounce up, get rejected, come down to this support, come up, break down. If we break below this level, now we could consider shorting. The areas that I would do, of course, high leverage, would be this area and this area. This will be my target. This will be my target. Now look what happened, guys. It came down, went up, came down, went up, came down, broke this level, came down, broke this level. Once it broke this level, you could possibly short, and then you open your short, and then what happens? We get a reversal. Comes up here, comes back down. Now, because we see this pivot, wherever we had our stop loss, we would move our stop loss pretty to about right here, because we have this as a resistance and this as a resistance. So I would set my stop loss right here. What happens? I get stopped out. This becomes a bear trap, and now the price comes up. So this would have reduced my risk by simply following my trading technique. If you follow my trading technique, you'll see that, oh, we have a support level here or resistance. It broke through it. It broke this one as well. I'm out of the trade. Out of trade right here. Originally, my stop loss might have been up here, but now I moved it down to save money. And it comes up, gets rejected here, comes up almost to our trend line before coming back down, faking everybody out who's going long, and then faking everybody out who's going short, because now it's coming up, down, double bottom, break of the neckline. We should go long. What does it do? Comes right back down. Right now, very, very choppy. I would not recommend trading Bitcoin. Now, of course, all these mentors that give 4 or 5 different setups without saying enter now, They wait till after it moved before they update their group and say, enter now. I'm in a lot of groups, guys. A lot of groups, a lot of paid groups. And I love seeing what they're doing because it gives me content. It warns you of what they do. Whenever I do this stuff, this is what I do. Chart setups with exact price to enter, updates with moving stop loss in profits, and market updates, and also detailed training videos. This is what I do. The other ones, what they do is they give you a zone to enter, or they'll do several different ones, and then once it starts moving, they'll update the group and say, guys, did you get that entry? The third one. Did you get that third entry? Really? What I do is I give you the exact moment. Of course, none of this is financial advice, etc., etc. Let's do some PEAQ. Yes, we would do some PEAQ. I do like that one. I think we're still in that one. Max says, can you put some of your trade setups in Piper Academy group? I need to. I really do. Of course, it would be for the paid section of Piper Academy. So if you're a member of the paid portion of it, that's where my trades would go. And also just ask me for trades here. Like if you're looking at a trade, ask me for trades. Like right now we have Link, Near, and PEAQ. And what I do is if the trade looks good, I'll say enter now. If it doesn't look good, I'll say here's your alert, and this is what you're looking for. This is when you enter. This must happen. You follow these steps, you will make money. Once you make money, hello, here you go. The annual membership for the VIP is only $7.99. This is an investment. You must, I stress this, like you must invest in yourself before you invest in the market. You have to. If not, you will lose more than $7.99 trying to learn this market. More than $7.99, get into trades and then failing, then you exiting, and then it goes up, and now you're like, what the heck? Did they wait for me to sell? We show you this. Whenever I do my setups, this is what I show you. I think it might do this. There's a lot of times, here's another example. The day before, we had another example of what I think might happen. I want to say usually, but I don't want to do hopes and dreams and empty promises. What I think might plays out a good portion of the time. Now, I don't want to be like these other mentors where they say, oh, follow me, I show you what I'm doing. I'm just looking to the left. Like I'm telling you my secret. Here's the thing. They don't tell you their secret. I am telling you I'm looking to the left. Stops here because of this. Stops here because of this. If it breaks this, we're going down here because we have all this liquidity. I am literally showing you my secrets. I want you to make money so you can do this. That's my plan. I want you to make money so you can do this. Easy. Versus saying, well, if you want to learn, join my group. And then you join the group and you're like, oh man, I got duped. He's just posting 15, 20 charts a day. That wrecks the members. But the members who do make money off of that, what do? They post. Thank you so much. I made money with this one. And everybody else isn't making money. Then another one posts. Thank you so much. I made money off of this one. And everybody else didn't make money. And then when that person, let's say for me, for example, I finally make money off of a call out that I finally took out of all the coins that he did. Guess what I want to do? It's psychology. I want to be part of the group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post, hey, I just made money. Thank you so much. Now what happens to the new person coming in who's losing all this money? Wow, somebody else just posted that they made a lot of money. I'm going to stick with them. It's psychology. People want to follow people. It's psychology. That's all I'm going to say. What I do is I show you what to do. I show you how to make money because it's in my best interest to make you money. Why? I just showed you. You join the group. Then you will be really surprised at what we do. If you think this is good, man, you ain't seen nothing yet. And I mean that. You haven't seen nothing yet. Of course, we had the Black Friday deal that came and went. I did post, believe on one of the videos where we extended just for that day because I forgot that I left it on Patreon. but that's said and done, but you still get great value. The normal price is $14.99. You're getting it for $7.99. Normal price. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Dave P says VIP is amazing, guys. There you go. And I do so many thought process videos. Right now, I'm working on a very detailed, intense trading view, beginner's guide, ultimate guide, whatever you want to call it. I go from top to bottom, left to right. And if you know anything about my videos where I don't skip anything, I show you all of the tips and tricks. And that video, I'm currently editing. I got maybe 4 more hours of editing, and then it's gonna be released. And if you know TradingView, you might find some stuff that you didn't know. Like there are some things where I'm clicking buttons like, oh wow, I didn't know they did that. Just let you know. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Max says, started watching you a few weeks ago. Really love your content. Looking forward to your live streams. Get a save up for the annual VIP before the end of the year. That's my goal. And you'll do it, man. You'll do it. So I'll just give you a heads up. Like it's gonna be crazy. And especially if you have a good mentor. Now there are good mentors out there. Very few and far between. And there's a lot of scammers out there. That's why I'm going live so many times, so I can try to save just one person from being scammed by somebody who's, you know, flashing their Rolex and their, you know, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, whatever, you know, supercar, and, you know, these, you know, beautiful women, everything that, you know, we're gonna get when we make all this money. So I'm gonna be on a boat, maybe on a boat. So it's gonna be fun. See here, VIP is worth it. Yeah. I see Babo's here. What's a good entry on TAO? All right. So we have that's gonna be for the list of coins. We've already met our minimum, or rather our maximum. If there's any other coins from this moment forward, it would have to be a super chat. And of course, if you do a super chat, let me go ahead and pin it in the messages. Let's see, it's the funny animation. There we go. Pin that to the message. That will get you your coin up in front. So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let us go over here to this. Make sure everything is viewable. Okay. Let's go to YouTube. And on YouTube, we're going to go with Link and USDT, MEXC. All right. Let's see here. So for this, it looks good. It already moved quite a bit, but oh, I can't even see it. Okay, there we go. Come on. What's going? Oh, because it's getting my. I got one of those towels that wipe the screens. There we go. Now I can't see again. Let's see here. Let's go and delete everything. 13 drawings down the drain. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's look at Link in a rapid fire session. So let's go ahead and put on our timer. I really like the timer because it keeps me accountable. Here we go. Countdown begins. Looking at Link for an entry right now, we do have it's up here. We have multiple areas over here. So let's go ahead and find some resistance levels. Let's use our, and I move this over. So let's move this. See here, we're right underneath the resistance. So I would be very careful with an entry right here. We do have a really nice zone. And then we have another entry here. Now this, I'm assuming that it is for a short-term trade. I don't see anything on here for saying long-term, but we're right underneath the resistance. I would actually wait for an entry. There's a pretty good chance that if we retrace, we'll come back to this area, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna, because of just the bullishness of the market, I think if we pull back, we'll bounce here. And if we do come down here, we would wait for this, because now this would actually create a zone for possible, you know, coming back down. But one thing you have to take into account is all of the bullishness in the market. For this, let me see what the price range tool tells me. From here to here. Oh man. I was hoping it was gonna be like 15%. So would I enter right now? No. Why? It's right at the very top underneath resistance. I would put a buy zone right in this area. So this would be my buy zone. And the buy zone consists of 24.16, 23.16. This is my buy zone. Unlike a lot of other people out there who do a buy zone of like $20 or whatever for this particular coin, mine's $1. $1. So this is what I'm thinking. Price action. Let's go to a lower time frame. Do we see any divergence? No. Do we see any? We have higher highs, higher lows. I do believe that it will break this level. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's try this again with this one. Oh, I see what I did. From here to here. I do think that it will break this level. And if it does, this is what I'm thinking it's going to do. It might come up a little bit more if it comes up. Come down. Possibly do this. And maybe do a wick. Can I draw a wick? Maybe do a wick. And this would be our buy zone. So what you want to do is you want to have your alert set right here. 13 seconds. Can I do it? Have your alert set 24.91. And I know we went over. And then, of course, if it comes down, your alert gets set. You reset your alert once the price action comes lower. And then when your alert goes off again, more than likely you're going to be buying at the bottom of this newly created range. You enter the trade. Then what you could do is, maybe it does something like this. Once it breaks above, creates a new recent high, you add again. This right here, make you money. I see here, Max says, looking at Pepe, long. Not sure where we will see a reset, though, since we just hit all-time high. Where could this possibly set up 30x long? Ouch, that's pretty, oh. Where would you put a setup in for a 30x long? That's really high leverage. And with a meme coin, that's not wise. 7x maybe, not 30x for sure. And then also, how much are you willing to lose? 1% of your portfolio, 5%, 3, 1, 2. That's not wise. Let's see here, but I seriously doubt we'll have time for this one. Unless you want to do a tip, then of course yours will be next. But I don't think we'll do this. Not today. 30x long. Okay. Daily 30x, yeah. Manual knows. Manual's done it. I've done it. We've all done it. I wouldn't recommend it. So this is your setup for link. Set your alert here. Then also what you do is you set an alert up here as well. Set an alert up here. And for this one, if it goes up before it goes down, but I do think it will go down, then you enter when it goes up. So let's copy this one as well. Let's do this. And let's make sure to put our alert on this. Go. Okay. So we did link. Very good. Let's go ahead and do near. See here. We know it better. Yeah. Because we've been there, man. We've done the aggressive stuff. Now, granted, could you do a 30x? Yes. Let's say you only have let's say you only have $100 to trade. And you're trading and with a risk of 2% of your portfolio. So that means you can risk $2 on the trade. If you're doing a 30x leverage, your stop loss would have to be to where you can only lose $2. So that is like super, super tight. If it just hiccups or breathes the wrong way, you get stopped out. You lose $2. You try it again, lose $2. Try it again, lose $2. Again, $2. Well, now it'll be less. It'll be like 198, 197, 196 because you have less money. Excuse me. You have less money that you're trading with because your portfolio went from 100 now to 98, then 96. 94. You see, so it's not wise. Let's see, Max says 3%. I always trade higher leverage or high leverage. Is there a difference between using 5x leverage and 30x leverage if the stop loss USD is the same for both trades? So this is what I do whenever I'm doing a trade. Depending on what leverage I have. So the amount of leverage really doesn't matter. I know that's kind of weird to hear, but the amount of leverage really doesn't matter. It's your stop loss. If you are willing to lose $2, you have a 7x leverage. You're able to put more margin in with 7x leverage to lose your $2. If you put 30x leverage with the same stop loss, that's only if that stop loss doesn't liquidate you, way before. So there's a lot of things. Now I'm actually doing after I finish this video editing, I'm actually going to be doing a video for advanced leverage trading. It's going to cover all of these topics in very great detail. Plus I'm going to show you what I'm talking about and actually take live trades to show all this. This will be for the VIP because any video that I do, it's available to the VIP. If you don't have the VIP and you just want the video, that's going to be on Patreon. And of course, there will be a charge for that because these are secrets that nobody talks about. Nobody. I've been in groups and nobody talks about this. And I'm going to share that with you. Again, what you're doing is you're paying for the knowledge, you're paying for the experience, and you have to invest in yourself. You cannot just try to, battle this market by yourself. You really can't. So just give you a heads up. But yeah, so that there's a bunch of different variables that play out. And if you have your stop loss and higher leverage and you get liquidated before that, well, why even have a stop loss? You're going to get liquidated. So you have to be very careful. Like with Bitcoin, I do Bitcoin 50x leverage, 75x leverage, but I have my stop loss, so I'm only losing $2. Here's the thing. Am I even in that trade still? I don't even know if I'm still in that trade. No, I either closed it or it got stopped out. I think I closed it. I think it was coming down and I closed it. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm in trades that I can do higher leverage. Of course, I have to use lower money so that my loss is only 2%. And I'm going to cover risk management a whole bunch in that video. All right. What is the difference between the Patreon and the VIP group? It's the same thing. You pay on Patreon to join the VIP group. That's what that is. And there are a few different ways to pay. One is through credit card or debit card. That's through Patreon. And then, of course, if you pay with crypto, well, then you don't pay it on Patreon. I send you the information on Telegram, and then you join the VIP. But all roads lead to the VIP. So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. So Link, I like it. Right now, it's at a decision point. I do think it's going to come down first before it goes up. It could go up. It can do whatever it wants, but I think it's going to go down. All right. So this one, I love Link. Man, I love Link so much. Let us put this in the YouTube rapid fire. Now let's do near. Let's do some near USDT. Mexi. Oh, let's go. On this one, we did a setup for the YouTube channel. We were talking about the break of this potentially. I think we're on a lower time frame. Oh, did we get stopped out? Oh, barely missed it. Are you kidding me right now? So anybody who took this trade, now I'm different. Unlike other people on YouTube where they do setup after setup after setup after setup without giving enter now, without giving stop loss, because all that stuff holds you accountable. That's one thing I want. I want to be held accountable. Do I really know my stuff? Or am I just like everybody else, just trying to trick you to join my group? No, I want to hold myself accountable so you can see, hey, this guy knows what he's talking about. We got lucky here. Look at that. barely missed it. Are you kidding me right now? You see that? Our stop loss. And there's sometimes where we get stopped out barely by the very tip of the wick, and then it goes up. Doesn't happen too often, but it does happen. And when it does, we don't worry about it because we're only in 50% of the trade. I'm about risk. I protect your money more than you do. Like I really do. So with that being said, if you took this trade on a call out that I did on the YouTube channel, I didn't say enter this zone or whatever. No, it's enter now. Enter the break of this 1 hour candle close above this or 4 hour candle close, whatever I said at the time. For this one, I probably would have done a 4 hour. Yeah, I would have done a 4 hour. You'd have to enter the 4 hour candle close above this level. This looks good. So you would have entered the close of this one. Even though it is red, even though we have a wick, this is buying pressure. And we would have entered on this candle right here. Well, we would actually, because this candle closed above it. We would have entered here. Even if we waited for this one, we would have still been good. And then now you're in the trade. We almost got stopped out and you're in the positive. Right now, could you enter? Well, let's see. Let us see. Let's go ahead and delete all of this. 16 drawings down the drain. Down the drain. Let's get some bingo bangles in the chat, guys. Bingos and bangos. I would appreciate it very much if we can do some bingo bangos. So let's go ahead and put our timer on. Let's do our timer so that it keeps us accountable for the time. And man, I am really dark. Stop the timer. Stop the timer. It's getting darker outside, so it's getting darker in here. ISO. It's a little bit better. Okay. All right, so let's start the timer again. All right, so we're looking at near. This is rapid fire. We're looking for an entry. Can we find an entry? We do have divergence, big time divergence on the daily time frame. We have a high, lower high, lower high. We have a high, higher high, higher high. Right now, we are seeing some divergence starting to play out. Could it stop here and go up? Sure could. With divergence, that doesn't mean you're going to get a retracement of 30, 40, 50%, or even 5%. It just means that there may be a time where the price comes down. Now, just remember what goes up should come down. So that's saying the divergence has a likelihood of playing out on the larger time frame. But on the shorter time frame, could we enter? Possible. I do like how we're having all these wicks getting the liquidity. What else do we see here? Let's go to the 3-day time frame. Nice. Oh my gosh, this looks so nice. Y'all see this? This is a beautiful range. OMG. We have the range from here to here. We'll make the range pretty tight. We'll do this to gray. You can see stopped right here. Candle wicks almost stopped right here. Candle wick almost stopped right there. Candle body stopped right there. Here we have a nice, could we do this lower? We have candle body stop, candle body stop, candle wick, candle body stop, candle body stop. This right here is a really nice. Now we have to be careful because we're getting some bull traps. We have a bull trap here. We have a bull trap here and potentially a bull trap here, question mark. So looking at the daily time frame, we do have divergence. So this is telling me that we have a pretty high possibility that it may come down to the bottom of the zone where we could now enter, and this would be our buy zone. So let's go ahead and put this as our buy zone. And the buy zone starts from roughly around 7.030. And also, let's go and make sure our magnitude is on for this, to the very bottom of this, 6.415. This is what we're looking for. We only have 45 seconds to go. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. We do have a bullish divergence, low, and a higher low. No bullish divergence. Price is coming up though. It's coming down, coming up. Let's go to a 1-hour time frame. For this one, no divergence. It's looking good on the lower time frames, not gonna lie. We had this trend line, then it kind of curved. It's breaking above. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It would have to cross this in order for us to be bullish. So right now, You could try to front run this, but it's very high risk at the moment. So we have this curve right here. It's breaking through. This is our main pivot point. So what I would do on this also is I would set an alert right here to see if possibly we can front run this. And this one could potentially give you, make you some money. If it breaks this area down here, now we're looking to go to our buy zone. So let's go ahead and put this as this color. Let's go ahead and do our alert down here. And what this does, it's going to show us that, okay, the price may come down into our area of our interest, because this is our buy area. And this right here will be very nice to watch the price come down, possibly bounce here, or maybe come in here. Once this happens, this is telling us that it could come down here. Then I would lower the alert. So once it breaks out of our buy zone, we can enter. If it goes to the very bottom, I'm going to be looking at this one. So this is what I'm looking at. If the price action, I know we went over time. If the price action comes up here, doesn't break up, comes back down, starts doing this number, my alert goes off, I look, it comes down, I check on it maybe 4 hours, 8 hours from now, it starts doing this. Now I move my alert lower above the pivot, and then let's say we get lucky, super lucky, and it comes all the way down to the bottom of our buy zone. When I'm looking at this area, of course, I'm moving down my alert above my pivots, and potentially I would love to catch it in this zone right here, this zone of our buy zone. Now for this zone, I'm showing this to be, and for this color, let's do a blue so it stands out. Anywhere from there to here. I would love to catch it in this zone. Now what I would do is I would go to a lower time frame, the 15-minute time frame, to see if we see something like this. On the 15-minute time frame, we enter way before this happens. This could potentially happen right here. So let's go ahead and draw an arrow to this. This could potentially happen right here. And of course, this is on the 15-minute time frame. Now, granted, if I was anybody else who only cared about memberships, I would not give you this detailed of a setup. I don't think I've ever seen anybody on YouTube give you such a detailed setup ever in my life. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. I want you to make insane amount of money. I know what you're thinking. Well then, Joe, why are you charging? Send me a message on Telegram and I will explain why I charge what I charge, which is way less than I should. I should charge 3-4 times more based off of all the stuff that I do in the group. Ask me, what are you doing there? And I'll show you, I'll tell you, and I'll show you. So there's a little tip. I will show you, wink, wink, what we do in there. But this is what I like right here. Now, this is if we get the perfect ideal drawdown. Does it have to come down? Nope, sure doesn't. And now the only reason I'm thinking that is because of the larger macro picture. Do we see anything here? No. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. It's looking good. It's looking really good. But on this, again, we have that curve. So let's go ahead and draw that curve. So this, let's try that again. Let's go ahead and draw that curve. So this is what I see. We'll actually see it down here like this. This is what I see. As long as it stays above this curve, we're good. We're bullish. Once it breaks below, be careful. We have this level that's going to break, this level that more than likely it'll break, this level that we have a possibility of it breaking, then this level, watch out, because our alert's right here. Now we're looking for it to come down. This is what we're looking at. All right, moving on. Hopefully you like that thought process on that one. From here on out, we have to go a little bit lower. Let's see here. Manuel says, Jupe, I never saw a person like you, Joe. Oh, thank you so much. But flattery will get you nowhere. Okay, it'll get you somewhere sometimes. But just to let you know, we have Pepe, long, all-time high, 30x leverage, possible setup that we probably will not get to on this live stream due to the fact that we're only doing this for 1 hour. If you do the pin message, there you can send a tip. We will extend the show for a tip. But if not, not to worry, guys. Like like all these tips and tricks that I'm showing you here, they apply to your coin. Now, of course, there may be different variables that pop up that may do an alternate entry. But if you do want that, of course, you know, you can send a tip. Your coin goes to the very top. But there's no rush, guys. There's always time to make money. Same thing with Jupiter. Even though there was a very nice compliment, I'm not sure we'll be able to get you those. Let's see here. We only have 10 minutes, and I have 2 coins to do. But what I like to do is I like to give you all of this thought process so that, again, you can make money. I want you to make money, guys. You have no idea. Why am I so interested? Well, we've kind of shown that before. Right here. You make money, you're going to join my group. If you want to make money faster, just join the group. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to show you in this group. It isn't like anything you've ever seen before. So kind of like, I don't think anybody breaks down trades the way I do. I mean, I break it down to like nailing the entry. If you think that's impressive, you ain't seen nothing yet. The VIP, even you may be in other VIPs, you may have renewed with them, you may just signed up for somebody, you may be thinking about one. This one, in my opinion, blows them out of the water. Blows them out of the water. We give you chart setups with the exact price to enter, not financial advice, the exact price. We update the charts with moving up your stop loss. That way you're guaranteed profits. Because I only do 1 to maybe 3 charts a day, it makes it really easy to update these charts. Unlike other groups, 15, 20, 25 charts. And just imagine how many charts they're going to be posting when the market gets really good. They're doing that and they're wrecking their members because their members are going to be entering trades. And yeah, everybody's going to make money. But what you want is you want the best one. And that's what I do. I have a whole bunch of charts that I'm looking at. And I filter them. Which one do I think is going to move the fastest and the quickest? The fastest as far as our profits and the quickest as far as entering and them going. And then I narrow that down to even more. So let's say I have 3 AI ones, 4 meme coins, maybe 2 or 3 distributed computing. What I have to do is I have to narrow them down to which one might go. Let's say meme coins are going off. Well, then I might post 2 meme coins for that day and maybe an AI. I do all of the intense thought process that it takes to filter all this stuff, and I put in the group with an enter now. Add when this exact thing happens. That's what I do in the group, guys. And we're doing well. We're doing really well. Now, I do not want to promise empty dreams, empty promises, unlike everybody else. And we do market updates. We do detailed training videos. Very detailed. If you want I'm still extending this one, the Black Friday lifetime membership. It's $19.99, one time, best value in crypto. And you're going to be with me for at least 2 cycles. The first cycle, you lose money. People will tell you or advise you, whisper in your ear, yell in your ear, shake you, and you won't listen to them because you're smart. You know what you're doing. You're making all this money. Happens to everybody. And you hold for way too long and you lose all of your profits. 50, 60, 70% before you sell. And be like, okay, I guess it's not bouncing. The second year, you learn from your mistakes, hopefully. And you invest in yourself. Now, if you can invest in yourself in the first year, you're going to be so much far ahead of everybody else who had to wait an entire cycle. And I meant to say first cycle, not year. Now, on the second cycle, and of course, I'm a mentor. On the second cycle, and the VIP group is the mentor. The second cycle, you learn from your mistakes. You see, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again. All these different that's I'm not doing. Now you make money and you keep money. Then on the third cycle, this is when you have a lot of money to invest at the very beginning, and you hold, and of course you have another bag that you trade. That's when you become a millionaire. Can you become a millionaire with me this cycle? Sure. If maybe you have, if you have a lot of money. But realistically, if you just have maybe 10,000, no. I'll tell you that right now. But Joe, why would you say that? Because I'm telling you the truth, guys. I'm not here to bamboozle you. I'm not here to trick you. All I have is my name. That's all I have. And my mom brought me up with morals, ethics, integrity. I'm not going to dupe you so I can have a Rolex watch and have a Ferrari and all, everything, and be on a yacht and all that stuff because of you paying for my lifestyle. No, I want you. This is not even, I'm not even trying to sell this to you. I'm offering this to you because I'm a horrible salesman. I really am. I tell you win and I tell you we lose. I show you that you're not going to be a millionaire. I give you the reality. I'm getting goosebumps. I give you the reality of trading. I would rather under-promise and over-deliver than say, you're going to be a millionaire with this amount of money. I'll show you how. And then you hate my guts and then you talk bad about me. I would rather under-promise and over-deliver. That's my spiel, guys. I'm not here to sell this to you. I'm here to offer this to you. Join the group today. Get an insane amount of mentorship. For anybody who's in here, who's in the VIP, honestly, because we're all about morals, ethics, integrity. What is the time for me to respond to you? Whether it's a DM or in the group, put it in the chat. I would like everybody here to know how long it takes me to reply to you. And again, I strongly recommend the Black Friday deal where you get the lifetime membership. So, like I said, I'm here to get rich with you guys, not because of you. The reason I have a charge for my VIP group is all of the experience, all of the almost 24-hour mentorship that I provide to the members. Now, the group is small, which is good because you're able to get all this undivided attention versus a group that has 5,000, 10,000, 2,000. You're just a number to them. If they lose you, they don't care, So just give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Put this on a thing. Let's see here. Going down the list. Manuel says, Jasmine and Baby Doge, or Jasmine or Jasmine, skyrocket. Yeah. And these coins will. Man, these coins are going to make so much money. Don't chase them, though. Don't chase them. Be in a coin, hold it, and then see what happens. Bingo and the bango. We got the crypto coin mindset doing bingos and bangos. We got Day P. We got Crypto Candy. We got Manuel. We have Baba with the bingos and the bangos. I love it. Manuel says, okay, we went over that one already. Not sure why that one showed up again. Let's see here. Avid says, thank you for making the chart clearer with timestamps and colored background. Yeah. So I take extra steps, and I appreciate you for pointing that out. I make these nice and big. I make this nice and big. There's so many YouTubers that I see that have their font like that. I mean, I can see it, but it is so much easier to see it like that. I do a lot of things that I personally would want in a video, in a group, and just like I really do think about all these things. And somebody had said something about I see what they're saying. I see what they're saying. Because somebody had made a comment that, because I actually moved this up. So let me move this down. So let me move this down. So they made a comment that they couldn't see the ticker and the time frame. I said, what are you talking about, man? Like, I have it on there, but I forgot that I adjusted this banner. So I appreciate any kind of comment. So now I adjusted that, and I have it on all my streams. I have, because I thought you could see it and this. But so now we just fixed it. So thank you, my friend. Appreciate you greatly for letting me know. And now it'll be fixed for here on out. Thank you, man. All right. Let's see here. Manuel says trading is a process and a passion. 100%. Let's see. As far as the chart's quality, yes, quality over quantity. Hands down. Babbitt says, I just got a VIP and I recommend it. Yeah, I do a lot. Babbitt says immediately. And there's a lot of times where it is immediately. Within 3 minutes, 5 minutes. And that's only because I'm literally have like 4 or 5 things that I'm doing at the same time. Literally. I'm editing a video. I'm doing charts. I'm answering DMs. Then somebody sends me a message on in the group. Then I answer that one. Then I go back to, and I'm literally all day long because my goal is to make you money. That's my goal. See, Crystal King says less than 10 minutes. Melissa says minutes. Babbitt says he's responsive, responsible, and generous. I am. At least that's what they say. Let's see. Joe sleeps upright in front of the computer. There have been times, not gonna lie. We're still gonna get to these 2 last tokens. I know we're over time already, but not to worry. We'll get to PEAQ and TAO. There's been times where I'm literally doing charts and I start doing that. It's like, whoa. And I'll do it again. Man, I need to go to bed. Just one more chart. Just one more chart. Let's see here. Got to go. Thanks. Yeah, Melissa, thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate you, smashing the like, being interactive with the chat. Thank you very much. Edgar says, hey, Joe, just a suggestion. I'm all about suggestions. Maybe one day you'd be open to having a hotline on your live streams where you answer callers and messages they leave on voicemail. I would like that. However, I'm very afraid because I'm actually on a live stream. It's called it's on Fridays and it's Crypto on the Rocks. It's on Crypto Coin Mindset, and I'll put that link in here. And I go on there on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's what we used to do. We used to open it up and everything, and then lately we started getting a lot of bad people. And so I'm kind of leery on doing that. But you can ask your questions in the chats and I'll answer them. So there's that. All right, moving on. Let's see here, but that's a great suggestion. Jeffrey's here. Thank you, Jeffrey. All right, guys, so let's go and get started with the show. Jeffrey is here now. Just messing with you. All right, so let's go ahead and do the last 2. The last 2 we're going to do. So add this to the watch list. We probably did this like 3 times already. The next one is PEAQ, PEAQ USDT on MEXC. See here, this is a follow-up. So this right here, we were just talking about in the bull market. This is very easy to play out. In the bear market, this doesn't play out. In the bear market, of course, you have the bearish patterns usually play out. So there's different markets for different scenarios. But if you're in a bear market and your mentor posts this, be careful because they don't play out too well. All right, moving on. This was our thought process from the other day. Price action was right here. I was saying, well, more than likely, here is our level. It would need a break above this level. 4-hour candle needs to close. I believe I said 4 hour. We can go back and look at the tape from yesterday. I do have timestamps on that. Maybe I said 15 minute. I don't know, because this looks like I drew it on the 15 minute. So let's see, would we have entered this trade on the 15 minutes? Needs to close. Where's my alert though? Assuming my alert is my white line. Maybe I was running out of time. I don't know what my thought process was. I mean, that it would only make sense to me because here we have a pivot. The price action was right here, but this would be our level. we didn't set an alert. I'd have to double check. But my thought process right now, just looking at this chart, I would say that here we were possibly starting a pivot here and didn't go up yet. And from here, more than likely come down to this area. This is where I would look. Here's an alert. Set alert. Did I not have one up top? I thought it was gonna, okay, so I guess I was only thinking bearish. But I was probably short on time. So let's just look at this. Price action was here, came down, went up. Would I have entered this trade? Yeah, I'd enter. I'd enter right here. So for me personally, I would have probably entered right here, knowing that it could come down here for a bounce. Now, here's another thing that I do. Even though I know it went down, I still give you my thought process of what I would have done in the moment of the trade, unlike everybody else where they say, no, I wouldn't have done this, and they start looking for reasons. Based off of the way I teach, this is what I would have done. The 15-minute, if we're doing on the 15-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame closes, which I probably would have. We enter here knowing that it should potentially come down here, looking for a bounce, maybe doing this number. We can add here or safer here. So we would actually add here. Let's see here. Comes down. Uh-oh. Up. Uh-oh. Here's our level. It needs to break. Come on, break it. Uh-oh. It broke this level. Coming down. Oh, crap. It needs to break this level to be bullish. If it gets rejected, we're looking to get stopped out. Breaks the level. Good. Comes up here once again. Closing above this white line. Great. Comes down. Breaks below it. Crap. Rejection, 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 3 times in a row, comes down, man, broke this level. Pretty good opportunity. We're going to come down to get this, and then we'll see how it goes lower. Maybe get this. And these are all areas of liquidity. Comes down, we have buyers stepping in. So it's coming up. Now this is the level it needs to break for us to be bullish. Comes down, okay, looking good, looking good. Breaks above this level, but barely. I'm waiting. I got duped up here. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. How long? How much between this one and this one? Man, I'm doing too much. We're already over 5%. Not bad. Okay. We still have one more. The last one we're gonna have to do fairly quick. Let's see here. Yeah, there were trolls. Let's see here. Jeffrey, of course, part of the Otter gang. Very, very nice. Now, looking at this, it needs to cross this in order to be bullish, and you can see we're just doing this. Now, it did break this level. All right, looking bearish. Came up, retested this, started coming down on the, oh, we're on the 15-minute already. Lots of chop. Now it looks like it's getting strength again, but then now we have a bunch of selling pressure. Lots of chop. So let me delete this. 56 drawings. Get out of here. Let's go to the daily time frame. Now let's look at the overall. Overall time frame, we're looking at this. And let's go to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, what do we see? Come on, get with it. 4-hour time frame, we do see that we have a really nice level that it broke out. We can do it right here. And this is our level that it broke out of. We do have our next resistance level, candle body close right here. We're right underneath resistance. What into the trade? No, I would look for this to come to 38%. I do believe it did that. Let's go from the low to the high, and let's make sure that we have this unchecked for the reverse. There we go. Oh, let's also correct this as well. Let's go to this. Horizontal rate. Come on, get with it, Joe. Get with it. Let's make sure we have these all checked. See, 382. Those are the ones I really want. Okay. Take that one. All right. So we wanted to come down to the 38%. It almost came down, started coming up. Man, No divergence on the 4 hour. Come on. Taking too long for the daily. We do have bullish divergence on the 1 hour. You know, if we're looking at the macro, low, lower low, low, higher low. We have this trend line we have here on the 1 hour time frame that it tried to break out, but it got rejected. Right now it's currently underneath resistance. So it got rejected here. Let's go back to the 1 hour. Do I see anything? Not really. I'm looking for order blocks. I'm looking for fair value gaps. There might be a lot of selling pressure. Man. No divergence. Let's go to a 5-minute time frame. We do have bearish divergence. High, lower high, high. No, because we count this. Okay. So here is my thought process on this one. And I do appreciate your patience with this. Sometimes there's more thought process that needs to be done for particular scenarios. So for this one, I personally would not enter it until it either enters this zone or breaks out of this zone. So from here to here, this is my zone. I'm not going to mess with it beforehand. Now, granted, I believe we're already in this trade. So, I mean, we're in, I don't know where we entered, but I think we entered this like a couple days ago. And we have our stop loss more than likely in profit by now. This is my zone I needed to break. I'm not entering before this zone. 0.6934, 0.6690. Even if it breaks out of this, I'm not entering. Now, most mentors will tell you buy the breakout. Buy the breakout. What happened to these people? They're stuck back. Now, it could come up, get rejected here, come back down, do a retest, come back up, get rejected here, and now we're looking at a high and another high, a double top. Neckline, break up, puts us around this level. Now, do I think it's going to do that? Only if Bitcoin dumps. Bitcoin dumps, that's what I see here. Do I think that's going to happen? I don't think so. I think that we will come down to at least here before potentially going up. So I'll stick with this drawing. And then from here, this would be our decision point. And then hopefully from here, it starts going up to about here, coming down, coming up, and then now we're starting to break the levels. But I still wouldn't enter until we do this. This is a check mark. Anything below this area, it's too risky for me. Could you make more money? Definitely. More risk. Am I willing to take that risk? No. One, we're reading the trade. Two, it could come down. And now for our group, what I do is when I see it coming down and I see that it's a nice area to enter, we add to our entry. So not only do I update the group with moving up your stop loss and profit, but in case, because we're getting new people every day. Well, I wouldn't say every day, but we're getting new people on, and I don't want to lie to you guys either. So that's one thing with me, morals, ethics, integrity. We're getting new people. I guess regularly, I guess it can be a word that I can use in this statement, but they may have missed the setup. So when we add to our entry, I put on the chart, you know, if you missed the entry, this might be a good opportunity for you to enter the trade. Again, not financial advice. All right, moving on. Dave says, let's go PEAQ. Yeah, so there's that one. Let's go to the next one. The last one, of course, we're doing is TAO. We did not receive any super chats, so that will conclude the show once we do this one, TAO USDT. And again, not to worry, I'm going to be here tomorrow. We're going to do it all over again. We can look at Pepe, long-term 30x leverage. Also, we can look at a Jupiter. This is what I do, guys. This is our buy zone. Price action was right here. I said more than likely it'll come up. We have a lot of selling pressure here. Hopefully it comes down, bounce on this area. It bounced in this area, came up, came down, wintered our buy zone, and it's in our buy zone. Right now it's breaking out. TAO is on the 1 hour time frame. I'm actually going to enter this trade right now on my personal account. TAO. And let's see here. How does it look on the 15-minute? Looks good. I'm actually going to have a lower bid at 697. So I'm going to enter some money right now. Looks good. So I'll do that amount, that price. I do expect it to possibly, come down, and it's fine. That's why I have a lower bid. The lower bid is at, what's the percentage of that? Let's see. Only 1%? No. I want it way down here. 684. That's what I want. That's two. Let's see, 6, 8. It's about 4%. So I'll do my lower bid at 683. 683. 683.2. Okay. So let me go ahead and put my entry on that one as well. 683. Okay, just need to confirm everything. Okay, I'm in the trade. So this is what we do, guys. This is, and if you're in the VIP, you see this done day after day after day. Does it hit all the time? Nope. Will I ever tell you it will? It does? Nope. Because I know that I have my members here watching the stream, and they can call me out, and I encourage them to call me out too. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see here. Need to do this. All right. Let's see here. Going down the list. We got Mark Dutch in the house. Mark Dutch, what's up, my friend? Let's see here. We are overtime. This one, let's actually do it as a VIP chart. So let's go over here. Let's go to default. That way I don't have to chart it again. Let's go to TAO. Oh, we got stopped out on GOAT. We did an aggressive entry. Where do we do it? We did an aggressive entry, I think somewhere here. It was doing good. It came down, broke the level, and then we already have our alert set, and I'll show it to you too. Our alert set for a re-entry. But we just got stopped out. Remember I was saying that, where you just barely, and we did. It's okay. 2%, guys. 2%. That's not a big deal, in my opinion. 30% is a big deal. Let's see here. TAO USDT point P. This is a leverage setup. Let's go to a MEXC. MEXC, same thing. Here we had a little bit lower of our entry. Let's go, and I have alerts like crazy. Oh, no, it didn't. It came really close to it. So let's go ahead and draw this out again. This is a VIP exclusive chart. If you like that, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. So looking at the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, do we see divergence? Yes, we do. So this is saying that it could come down before going up, and I hope it does, so that hopefully my lower entry can hit. Does it mean that it's going to go all the way down? Nope, sure doesn't. Depending on what part of the market we're in, just depends. Now we are underneath this resistance from here to here. So let's go about there. We are underneath this resistance. We are at all-time highs. Let's go ahead and use the fib extension for our targets. We're going to go from the low to the high to the low prior to the run up. There we go. Dave P with the super chat. Thank you, my friend. Oh, a donation. Thank you very much. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you, and thank you. Let's see here. So this looks pretty good. These will be our targets. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. No bullish divergence. We can see that the price went up, came down, went up, came down, went up, came down, looking like it wants to start curving up. Nice, looking good. If we do come down, this is the area I'm looking for. If we come down. This right here. Maybe even this much. That's a pretty big zone. That is a pretty big zone for a possible pullback. let's see here. We did an entry now. What time frame am I on? Okay, so. Oh, heck yeah. This one's good. So we will actually do about 15% for our stop loss. It's right here. Let's go get this. Coordinates, $600 on the spot. Stop loss. Let's go to this. Let's do this as stop loss. Okay, stop loss. Now let's go to a lower time frame, the 1 hour time frame. No bullish divergence or bearish divergence. High, higher, high. We have a high, higher, high. It's looking great. It's looking great on the 1 hour time frame. We can see that we had this trend line. Let's go ahead and draw out the trend line. So we go from here to here. We have this touch. We have this touch. We have this touch. We have this kind of body, and then a perfect retest. Absolutely gorgeous. Not only that, but we broke out of this mini little zone right here. This is our little zone of resistance, and it broke right out of it. Beautiful retest, beautiful breakout, beautiful retest, beautiful break of this. This is a very great chart. I'm really happy that we are doing this one, and I think it's going to make us some gains. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you are gaining value and you're a YouTube supporter, member, warrior in training, do a bingo bango in the chat. If you're not one of those, I strongly recommend you do so. This helps support the channel. There's a lot of expenses that go in the channel. For example, buying equipment and everything else, lighting, etc., etc. And by doing so, it does help support the channel. So if you can, please, do the YouTube memberships, that would help out tremendously. If you want to donate, please do that as well. If you want to, if you're making money, especially if you're making money with these call outs. Oh yeah, speaking about this, let me put this in the chat, in the group. If you're making money, join the group. It says TAO, enter now, 50%, working on charts on live stream. And I'm sorry you hear all the clicks. Live stream. I got a new keyboard. It's a LED keyboard because I'm always working, and I always have to have the light on. I don't like the light on because it's way too bright for what I need. So I just posted it. Okay, good. Let's see here. So this is an intro now, and it's a new keyboard, and you click, 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 click. And I watched reviews, and the reviews said they didn't do the clicking sound. I got bamboozled. Bamboozled. All right. So what else do we see? We see this. See this zone. Broke out. It needs to remain above this level. Do it in white. Okay. So let's go to the 15-minute time frame. On the 15-minute time frame, we don't see any bearish divergence, which is good. This is a great setup. Man, thank you so much. That's great. I don't know. Are we already in this coin? I didn't even do a search for it. Oh no, we actually got stopped out. 2%. No, 2.5%. This was last week. Stopped out at 2.5%. And now we're gonna make up for it, in my opinion. So what do I see with this on the 15-minute time frame? It needs to bounce off of this. If it doesn't bounce off of this, it's fine. We can go in this range. And our stop loss, do I think our stop loss will get hit? I don't think so. What is the market cap on this one? Let's come over here to our trusty coin market cap. Let's go to TAO. Bittenso is a $5.2 billion market cap. 5.24 billion. So this one doesn't say that it's going to, move 30% in 5 minutes. It can, but not saying that it will. Of course, on this one, it is an Oracle. It's a D-pen. So this is an Oracle. This is a D-pin. And this is how I do my setups. So you're actually watching how I do my setups. My setups are very detailed. Very detailed. Let's see here. What else? That's it. We'll also do this. Okay. No, we won't. So here, 5.24 billion market cap. It is an Oracle D-pin AI. So if any of those coins are popping off in those different sections, you know, this would just be added to that. Now, let's see here. Anything else I can put on here? I like it. I really like it. Okay. So let me go ahead and take a screenshot of this. Let us go back to this. Let's hide all of our images. Oops. Nope. What am I doing? Okay. So now let's go to a larger time frame. 1 hour. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame just so I can see more of the ups and downs. Okay. So now the fun part, our targets. Let's do our targets. Let's go. So we enter here. First target has to be at least 30%, which is way up here. Can we do it? Yeah. It's just going to take some time. And depending what we see here, so I'm going to give you all a tip on what I do in the group. Depending what I see here. If I see it going up and down, breaks this level, we get our stop loss, we move it up. We're reducing our risk. If the price comes down, we have a really great chance that we get a bounce in this area, and then possibly we can add to this area, lowering our risk due to our stop loss being in the same spot. We're only entering 50%, and then our second entry, hopefully we can get it lower if it comes down. If not, we do 50% up here, and we're moving up our stop loss. Just to give you a heads up. Once again, I want to make money with you guys. Let's see here. All right. So on this one, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this. This would be my target. Let's copy this. Let's come over here to this. Let's do this as our target and our target. All right. So now let's condense this a little bit so we can see more of the price action. And not only that, this is going to be a longer term trade. So knowing that we have this as our target, this is saying that it's going to take some time. It could take 2 weeks. It could take a month. But just know that we're going to be moving our stop loss and be in profit, hopefully, if we do get stopped out. So let's go and copy this. Let's go to template, target. Let's come down over here. Let's do target. And okay, so everything looks good. Okay, so let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. Nope, it's not gonna be able to show it. Possible. Okay. So now I just try to make it look fancy. But these are your target, stop loss, and this is a VIP setup. Now, granted, in the VIP, I do a little bit more. So just kind of let you know, if you're in the VIP, expect more from this chart. But I just want to kind of give a basic VIP chart to the YouTube members so they can see, wow, my mentor doesn't do this. Yeah. All right. So let's put this over here. This over here, just to kind of make it more fancy. Okay, we're almost done. All right, guys. Well, I do thank you very much for all of the time and effort that you put into this channel by coming over here every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I really enjoy your company. I am very honored to be part of your crypto journey. And tune in every single day, guys. We're going to absolutely kill it. I do thank you. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where unlike others, I show you all of my tips and tricks. I want you to make money before I ask you to join the group. Now, if you want to join the group faster, learn faster, make money faster, make more money, etc., then join the group today. $7.99, 12 months, you get 1 month for free. This is what you get, and then some, a lot of some. Chart setups with exact price to enter, updates on moving stop loss, in profits, market updates, detailed training videos. I do not assume you know anything. I go from the very bottom all the way to the very top. I'm extremely thorough when it comes to my videos. You can also do a one-time crypto payment of a lifetime membership. This is a Black Friday special, and this is the best value. I do thank you guys very much. We will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my buddy's channel, Crypto Coin Mindset. We will be doing a live stream at 10 a.m. and then at 12 p.m. on my channel. And then, of course, 4 p.m. on Piper Academy's channel. Tune in. Monday is an amazing day. I hope you're with us. And of course, if you're not already, don't worry. You will make money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trading Tuition. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Everything I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.